the NBA.
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard was recognized as one of the NBA's 75 greatest. Coach Ty Lue says to go from being a 15th pick to that means a lot. It's a tribute to his hard work and dedication. And Leonard credits that work ethic to his dad. He says, "I try to play as hard as I can each night. That's what my father wanted me to do." Kevin?
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the 1. And for the Celtics, out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Griffin out there with Williams, and it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
So the Clippers win the tip. Here's Highland. Outside, George. Passes it to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Griffin grabs the board. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now here's Leonard. His last outing with 20 points. George passes to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Plumlee trying to break loose. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now the Clippers with it. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. George against Brown. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brogdon kicks to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Outside Leonard. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The pass to Highland. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Morris. A 3 from Leonard. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Brogdon. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I think Brogdon has come into the league with a great bit of patience in playing the pick and roll. So the more experience he gets, the more aggressive he'll get.
Here's Highland. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. A fader. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Clippers trail by 4. And George kicks to Morris. The 9-foot shot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Morris against Williams. Brogdon outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
That free throw good from Brogdon. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Brogdon hits them both. Now we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
To the middle, here's Griffin, and he gets the bucket.
And Griffin's such a special talent. He connects on those difficult finishes time and time again.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Griffin.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now, here is George. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Morris finds George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
The first one falls.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And George drops them both. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now here's Williams. George looking over the floor, and the basket is good. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game lost to the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now, here is George. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
Now here's Leonard after Jaylen Brown's miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And here's George. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Poked away and stolen by Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now, here's George. 6 points for him. He kicks to Morris from 12 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's now 6 points for Marcus Morris. The Celtics with the lead. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Now, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Boston making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Brown. Now here's Tatum. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Robert Williams. Shot clock at 6. There's Brogdon. Oh, that's offensive interference. White, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Gordon with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The dish to George. To the inside, Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Out to the right wing. Horford kicks to White. Celtics passing it around. Going inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's George. He's got 6. Here's Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon, with no one around, bangs home the trifecta. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And once Eric Gordon receives that pass, he's just rising up, so a natural rhythmic jump shot.
The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. They get a hand on it. Now, here's George. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Here's Mann. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Tatum against Gordon. Inside. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Tatum against George. Powell down low. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon for 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's Smart after Eric Gordon's bucket. Here's Williams. Back to Smart. Passes to White. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Second shot opportunity. Smart misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Outside Gordon. Now the pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1. Horford against George. White left side. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. White's got 5 now.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Now here's Gordon. 5 points in the game. To the paint. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williams. Back to Smart. Out to White. Lets the 3 fly. The shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Powell for 3. Rebound Boston. White with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Outside Covington. He dishes it to Gordon. From deep. Here's Zubats. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top, up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
The Celtics with the lead. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Robert Covington out there with Plumlee. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash. And that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Highland. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Highland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Boston has possession. And here is Brogdon. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Brogdon fighting through it all, welcomes the challenge on that possession.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Covington. Dishes it to Plumlee. A special move before the shot. Plumlee's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside, Smart. It's Brown on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Griffin's checked in for Gallinari. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Marcus Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. And Brown drops them both. The Clippers trail. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Passes it to Plumlee. It's Powell on the wing. It's blocked. Here's Brown. Plumlee with some nice D for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And they take the lead. Powell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Boston shooting at 50% in a decent crew. On the wing, Williams. Brogdon outside. Feeds it to Griffin. Tries again. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude. And nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I'm not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
The Clippers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Down low, here's Griffin, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. On the wing, George, guarded by Smart. The pass to Plumlee, lock at 6. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard, and again, no good by the Clippers. Boston trailing. Left side, Brown. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Kicks to Plumlee. Pass to Highland. And here's Leonard. Williams with the block. And Brown now atop the key. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Stolen by Smart. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Morris outside. Outside Leonard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Highland passes to Plumlee to end the run from the arc. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
That's an athletic play coming from Kawhi, just pushing his way past the defender and getting to his shot.
Pass to Williams. The kick out to Brown. Williams passes to Brown. Outside, Smart. Just 4 to shoot. A nice shot by Griffin.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the Clippers call time here. Clippers trail by 7. George passes to Morris. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Plumlee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
First free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Brown against Leonard. Out to the wing. Here's Highland. The rebound by the Celtics. And the pass to Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Griffin always plays hard in the paint. He knows he's going to have to stay gritty.
Second free throw, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Pass to Highland. Lets it go from deep. That one, no good. And Boston will go the other way with it.
They're getting Colton here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Morris with the block. And they'll get another chance. Williams kicks to Brown. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Grant Williams. And it's Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. And the Clippers making a switch here. Pass to Smart. Over to the left wing. Locked in the pass to Tatum. Locked in against Gordon. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Griffin, and it's White in for Malcolm Brogdon. Mann's checked in for Los Angeles.
Nice change of speed from Gordon on the drive to the hoop. Love that aggressiveness.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Williams kicks to Horford. Smart dishes to White. Outside, Horford. Boston again missing. Clippers trail by 7.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was. But, Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Boston leading by 6. Outside, Horford. White, left side. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside, Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, such a big body. Plumlee does possess explosive verticality and then, of course, a power finish.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside, Horford passes it to Smart. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Gordon against Smart. Outside Leonard. He kicks it to Gordon. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Boston with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. White the pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Horford. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Here's White. 5 points in the game. To the wing right side. Horford kicks to Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Mann. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Zubats against Horford. Zubats the pass to Gordon. Back to Zubats. Plumlee trying to break loose. Zubats no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. And White kicks to Smart. Outside White. Outside Tatum. Outside Smart. 5 to shoot. Boston again missing. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's the pass to Mann. Now here's Plumlee. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And he hits it to tie the game up. Gordon's got 9.
Even though Eric Gordon went in amongst the bigger guys on the floor, he was able to remain calm and get 2.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Smart. Back to Horford. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Tatum finds Horford. Here's White. Misses the 3. Now Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A guy who keeps to himself quite a bit, Kawhi Leonard, more tries to lead by example and holds himself to the highest standards on the floor.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Clippers on top, ending the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, how do you think the team performed defensively in that first half?
Well, they got to a good start, but then I thought we settled in and started playing a little bit more defense.
Got locked in as the game went on. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter.
They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half.
And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second half, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They need to turn up the intensity on D. Lots of guys standing around. Can't allow over 50% shooting in the spectrum. They need to make it tougher to get clean looks and force that offense out of its comfort zone.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Tatum and Williams up in the forward spots. Jaylen Brown out there with Brogdon. And it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Tatum against Leonard. And the bank shot is good. Leonard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Back to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Here's Highland. Right side George. The 3. No good there. And the Celtics going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Williams. Back to Tatum. And another basket for Boston.
The quick thinking of Tatum. You have to be impressed with how he readies himself to shoot before he gets the ball.
Now, here's George. He's got 8. Passes it to Leonard. Over Tatum. And it's Leonard missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the paint, Williams with the steal. Tatum with it. George picks him up. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. There's Brown with the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brown's got 14 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, George. Now the dish to Leonard. Looking to end the run. Morris trying to free himself up. Plumlee kicks it to Leonard. From deep, George hits it from 3-point range. He's got 11.
Well, Paul George does have unlimited range, kind of getting into that mode where one of those guys you have to guard when he gets over half court.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor
and lead-by-example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 6. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. And there's the pass to Highland. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Back to Brogdon. Plenty of space. Boston, no good that time either.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And he recovers it. George, no good. Celtics leading by 3. Brogdon outside. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. And it's George missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Mann's checked in for Leonard. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Brown. Over George. And it's Brown missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Shoots from 12. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Here's Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now, here's George. 11 points in the game. Plumlee with it. Here's Mann. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
For Boston, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
So pretty when it's effortless like that. Blake Griffin up in the air, throwing it down, all second nature.
Pass to Highland. Here's Mann. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Brogdon. He's got 12. Brown outside. Here's Tatum. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Brown against George. Passes to Highland for the lead. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tatum passes to Brown. No good on the 3. Los Angeles has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Back to Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Griffin. Robert Williams comes in for Grant Williams. And Smart subbed in for Jason Tatum. Boston with the ball. The lead is 2. Outside, Smart. Out to Gallinari. 3-pointer. And with the rebound. The Clippers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. The pass to Plumlee. Pass to Mann. Shot clock at 6. Zubac trying to break loose. They recover it. The Celtics have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. To the paint. That's good from Gallinari on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 6 assists now in the game. Clippers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Powell. He kicks it to Covington. Mann passes to Covington. Off target from outside. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Brown, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
So he gets them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And here is Powell. Pass to Covington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Covington, it gets underappreciated, but guy who runs the floor, he'll guard a bunch of different positions, he'll hit 3-point shots. It's a lot of complimentary stuff.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And when 6'10 Danilo Gallinari was drafted all the way back in 2008, a shooter with his size was rare.
Well, it was rare. Now we're seeing more and more guys able to do this, but there's certainly a ton of value in Gallo's efficiency and his size and consistency on the perimeter.
Here's Brogdon. 12 points for him. Gallinari outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. Pass to Mann. The pass to Plumlee. 5 on the clock. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in. Now Powell. In the corner, it's Gordon. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
1:44 left to play in the third. Outside Gordon. Will it go? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Smart.
Eric Gordon is always a threat as a 2-guard to score. However, the defense gets a little too physical with him there, which is why he gets to the free throw line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Celtics leading by 8. Left side, Smart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And he knocks down the first one. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. That one is no good. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Leonard. Goes back up. Rejected by Brogdon. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Well, good job there. Brogdon doesn't need much room. Has it there from the mid-range and knocks it down.
Leonard looking around. Into the lane. And it's Leonard with the jam.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
50 seconds left in the third. Outside, Smart. Back to Brogdon. To the middle. Here's Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Now Smart. Guarded by Powell. Smart against Powell. Smart kicks to Williams. Kept alive by Boston. It's Brogdon on the wing. Back to Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 8 here in this one already. It's Powell on the wing. Misses the shot. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Highland in at the point. Here's Highland.
Yeah, just one turnover in the first half, but It's been a different story here in the second half. He is not doing a good job of keeping the ball in his mitts.
Here's Brogdon. Brown outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. Here's Morris. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Brown. There's the triple. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 9 assists now tonight. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Brogdon. Highland passes to Morris. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Brogdon. Outside Leonard. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 14 points. Back to Brown. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Morris. Excellent D there from Williams. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Celtics leading by 11. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort. Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And the pass to Griffin. And the rejection by Zubac. And he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. Brown outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Clippers trail by 9. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Brown. George passes to Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
That's the man you want running into the pick and roll. It's Paul George at the helm. He's got the ball and makes a great play.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Timeout called the Celtics. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. And you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. To the inside, Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Brogdon with it. They need this one, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Brogdon doesn't back down from the contact. He goes inside, he anticipates it, and he takes it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
That free throw good from Brogdon. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Highland. Six on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. He shoots again. A second chance effort. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Zubac.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
11 feet away. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Highland. Morris outside. No good with the triple. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Brown. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard attacking, and he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Well, not known as a flashy dribbler, Leonard showing off more handles than a 6-door limousine.
And Boston has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Tatum on the wing. Brown feeling out a bit. Morris against Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Down low, here's George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
And the first one drops.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Plumlee is checked in for the Clippers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's George. To the right side to take the lead. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Offensive rebound. Here's Tatum. Plumlee with some nice D.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. George against Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Williams trying to break free. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Williams. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Highland. Morris finds George. Shoots over Brown. The shot by George, no good. Celtics leading by 3. Left side, Brown.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
And George, here we go. Can't hit from in close. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Williams, and Williams is right there. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Passes it to Plumlee. George against Brown. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. 6 to shoot. Leonard the pass to Highland. And that time also a missed shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Smart, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Highland passes to Morris. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 14 points here in the second half.
You settle in and you watch the show coming from Kawhi as he's filling it up and doing it in a lot of ways.
The pass to Williams. To the paint. Outside to Brogdon. Goes up with the stripe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Highland passes to Leonard. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Williams. Grant Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Brogdon. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Here's Highland. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Tatum on the wing. Over Leonard. Griffin trying to get open. Williams can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Highland. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Covington has that long arm athletic ability to get in there and mix it up.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're leading by 7. There's 1:40 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's tightly guarded. Leonard against Tatum. Empty that time from Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Covington.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Pass to Tatum. The 9-foot shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
George against Smart. Outside, George. He dishes it to Covington. Clock at 6. Shoots. Count. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Paul George stepping up big time.
.46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Smart. Back to Brogdon. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside, there's Covington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Covington. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 5. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And it's the Clippers' ball.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And it's George missing. Brogdon outside. Paul George with the steal. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
See you next time. Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that it's the smiles and the shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.